Hey everybody, you're watching Claire Farms. Right now I'm plowing snow at 4 in the morning. Trying to get it moved before the milkman comes and everything. It takes like 20 hours to move it or so. We have like 15 inches right now. Right now, actually, we have like 22 inches since this is a different storm. The first one of the year. I spent a day and a half moving snow. I burned over 100 gallons of diesel. The LED lights are too bright on here since with the white frame it blinds you. So I just keep my sunglasses on all day. Moving snow is pretty repetitive, or it is repetitive. The next 3 days I couldn't walk hardly because my legs hurt so bad from sitting in there. Right now I'm sliding sideways. Right there it's like a 4.5 foot hill. The pins were froze down that night or the next morning when I was done. So we had to use a hot water and an axe and chip away at it to get the pins to come out so we take the bucket off. Right there's a pile of sweet corn silage, which the cows milk 10 pounds more on, but their butter fat goes down. Right now we're using just corn silage, since the sweet corn silage is all gone. But we're pretty sure we used over 500 tons of it in 7 months, so that's over 1 million pounds. This video is a shorter one, it's like 10 minutes long. Now I'm gonna plow or scrape the yard a couple days later. This is not sped up at all or anything. It's somewhat frozen, so it's not fun. I try to cut forward instead of back dragging so that it cuts the manure off, since right now we don't have a good cutting edge on it. It's all beat up. It's every year we have to get a new cutting edge, or we flip it every year, and then every 2 years we get a brand new one. Now I'm moving gates around so the cows don't get out. The cows that I'm locking down there, those are the switch cows. And there's 47 of them in the barn. The more we can get off is easier in spring now, so that there's not so much to take off at once. But last winter we went a month and a half without scraping because it was so cold out. It was like negative 35 windshield for like 4 weeks. Right now I'm only going about 11 miles an hour-ish. It takes me about 5 minutes to scrape the whole yard if I have the Bobcat with 2-speed. Now I'm plowing snow again on a different storm. And I started at 4 in the morning again, but now it's like 7 o'clock. This time, a lot of the stuff in the back was not, it drifted, so I didn't have to plow that. So that saved me about 6 hours almost. And that big snowstorm already melted away pretty much. This day, and so we didn't get them a lot, and I started at 4 o'clock in the morning. It took me I was done by 4 in the afternoon, so I started hauling manure after I did chores. I don't care for plowing snow unless it's really bumpy, then I don't want to do it. But right now I don't care, as it's smooth. But if on the north side of the farm it's crazy bumpy and it's not fun to plow. It would be nice to get a snow bucket, or this is a snow bucket, like a box plow or something, to make it go faster. My cousin has a lawn care business, and he stores his salt here. So it's nice when he comes in at night to fill up with salt, and then he just plows a pass all the way back here. And then that saves a lot of time. The weed up front by the barn and the harvesters there, a lot of that we just ditch it, so we push it all into the ditch. We push it on the south side of the ditch, and then we push on the north side. Even though it doesn't create a lot of water, it still will run in through our ditches, through our fields, and then we want as least amount of water in there as possible. Thanks for watching Claire Farms.